team world champion, medalist. So again, kind of things for him is controlling his emotions, and I say that because he's a homegrown kid, right?
Sure, from right here in
Stillwater. And, you know, you got to have a little bit of, learn how to control that energy. He came out here earlier before the duel started just to step on the mat and smell it a little bit, but also understand, man, I got to keep these emotions in check because I got a tough competitor over there that's ranked number 4 in the nation and a 2-time All-American.
And Garvin, from the place where they put out some pretty good wrestling, Iowa City, Iowa.
Yep.
And 2-time All-American. And, you know, with Lockett, you know, he's had people all over the last week. Hey, we can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you Friday night. You know, you got to be careful about getting on an adrenaline high, too high.
Yep.
And then halfway through the second period, someone punctures a balloon.
Yep.
It's all gone for a while. So, no score here so far. Good hand fighting.
And Garvin is Garvin's tricky, man. He's got some nice upper body stuff. He scrambles really well. He's pretty crafty. If you watch that, here we go.
Got some length.
Yep,
watch here in this position.
Yep.
Whizzer thrown in, and Lockett grabs a leg off of that, but they're off the mat with no points.
If you watch that All-Star match, right, against him and Brignola from Lehigh, Brignola had a lot of attempts, a lot of shots on target, but never really finished. Garvin always found a way out of it, but then Garvin got one and ended up scoring and ended up winning the match.
Garvin looks like a good-sized 65-pounder. It's always hard to tell. You know, you think some guy looks real big or kind of small for a weight, you find out he's not that. It's a perception, is not always reality, but looks like a nice-sized 65-pounder.
And another interesting fact here, actually, Garvin and Isaac Olenek wrestled in a couple years back for All-American. They were wrestling for 5th and 6th. Olenek ended up winning that match 5-3. 3-0. That's when Garvin was a freshman.
He's his 7th All-American, multi-All-American wrestling. So no score here. We're 2 minutes into the match. Nobody's been in serious attack mode yet. They're feeling each other out.
Good jab steps there by Lockett.
35 seconds left. Nobody's really fired a really serious shot yet.
Said the goal for Lockett, if he gets in, he's got to find a way to finish because Garvin will continue to scramble and wrestle through those positions. And a lot of these Stanford guys have been able to do that. I don't care if it's been, you know, necessarily at 25, but definitely 33 up. It's a lot of counter offense, but man, they know how to use it.
It's only 8 seconds left. And it will be Garvin's choice to start the second period as we head into it with no score.
They gave each other dap a little bit. Good first period.
Garvin defers. Oh, wait a minute. He signaled defer, but then I think the coach says, no, go ahead and take bottom. He definitely signaled defer at first.
You know, and this is really another part of Stanford's strong lineup. Obviously, you know, Provo's not wrestling. You got Knox, which is ranked. You got Cardenas, which is ranked. Garvin's ranked. Look, Norman's not in the lineup, but he's ranked as well. Another tough one, man. So Cardinal coming along, man. And like you mentioned earlier, Jay, they are an extremely young team, right? I mean, the Cowboys are an extremely young team, too. So a lot of youth out here.
A lot of freshmen out here tonight. And, of course, you got some talented ones that... watch out, watch out. Something maybe bad was about to happen to someone.
Let's see.
They're off.
No. So what Hayden Hidley's talking about is locked hands around there. I don't think the perimeter ref saw that. Yeah.
Garvin was wanting to throw that. Fussing about it too.
Let's see. Trying to get over there to the side. It's hard to tell.
Can't see from there.
They could have been close
down to a leg.
Garvin's working.
Tried to turn in for a switch. That didn't work. Lockett doing a good job on top. Of course, now we'll see in the third how Lockett does on bottom, because that's where true freshmen tend to struggle.
And good return. Went to try to go attack Garvin's wrist. He was able to roll that out, but his ride time's above a minute right now.
Got a good tight waist going on the left side. Garvin trying to get up to a good base, but so far with the little knee trap there, Lockett gets him back flat.
And this is really big right here in this sequence, Jay, because, you know, Lockett's obviously a true freshman. Garvin, two-time All-American. Right now, you know, he's got 30 seconds left. Riding time's at a minute and a half. It's a big sequence. Now, obviously, Garvin's still trying to escape, but that should build confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 23 seconds then. Now Garvin making some progress. Lockett to a high crotch as Garvin stands up. Lockett going, wants to trip him back and go. Almost had him on his back. Good move by Lockett. 8 seconds to go. Time still running. Lockett still has a foot inside the boundary, and he rides out the period.
Good mat return by Lockett, high in the crotch, was able to lift Garvin and start taking him out of bounds here, right? Because Briscoe was counting, but watch him pop his hips, starts lifting, run, gets there to the edge, knows where he's at, sits him down, almost put him on his back.
So, still no score, 2 minutes riding time for Lockett. Now, can a young true freshman get away from an experienced top man?
Because Garvin does know how to wrestle up top. But he looks like he's going to do it.
Optional start, but he doesn't release him. Well, now he does. Kind of surprising. Let him go early.
I like Garvin let him go, clapped his hands. It was like, let's wrestle, man. You know, I dig that.
So 1-0 plus the riding time. Obviously, Garvin says, I got to score anyway. On my feet, I want to have all the time to score that I need.
No stall calls.
See who gets the next good attempt in.
Lockett's got to be careful there on the edge. Good job. He changed positions there in his part. And to your point, Jake, nothing significant by either guy, but man.
Oh, headlock there by Garvin.
Well,
gets him off. And they signal him back to the center. 1:09 left.
Depending on where they're at, you know, somewhere down the line here in a minute, Garvin's going to have to start getting desperate. So watch for that front headlock position to where he might try a little cement mixer in those positions if he gets there.
And the riding time is secured.
It's secure, but
so Garvin's got to find a way to score.
Oh, he tried going underhook. He's going underhook, pass by.
Stalling warning against Lockett. Jumps around it, avoids that, and they're off with 36 seconds left.
There's one stall call on Lockett.
Now he can get another one and give up a point and still win the match because he has riding time locked.
But I'm telling you, they want him to get in there and wrestle.
Try to score. Separate yourself from the scoreboard.
Yep.
There's the stall call.
27.
So it is 1-1 on the board, but riding time Lockett for Lockett.
So right now, Garvin's got to think super duck, something where I can go finish with no scramble or anything like that. And obviously, Lockett's got to stay in the center.
Garvin put the pressure on.
Watch the foot sweep. He's holding position, though.
He's being really defensive, so will he get another stall call against him? Now Lockett goes in for a leg. That helped. 3 seconds left.
That part right there where D kind of circled in and was able to grab the leg, chewed up about another 3 to 4 seconds for him in that position.
He's in great shape now with only 3 seconds to go. And he holds on to win it 2-1. Whoa. Oh, no. It scared me. He raised up his hand. I thought they called another stall call, but he was ready to get a point for the riding time. So 2-1 Lockett. The score is 17-7. Man, that was a good one. And we'll go to 174 right after this. You're watching Big 12 now on ESPN+.